In 2020, we got an update that resets defuses if you're turning too rapidly. Since then, everyone has been super careful not to spin or make any sudden moves to accidentally trigger a reset. Before the update, you could look down and spin around endlessly. Some people even adjusted their DPI on the mouse to turn fast, making them a harder target. However, 2 years after this update and 10 years after the game's release, and still a lot of players haven't even reached close to optimizing their defuses. The best way to describe it is with this beautiful little line. On the left is how fast you could turn before the update, basically as fast as you wanted since there was no limit. On the right end is when you're defusing completely still without moving a pixel. When the update dropped, let's put it somewhere here, anything on the left would trigger a reset. Now that you see what I'm seeing, the problem that I'm seeing is that almost everyone ends up around here when they could go as far as here. Obviously, some people wouldn't want to risk going over the threshold, I get that, but I still think too many players end up here. This isn't good enough. You can do better. Let me surprise you for a sec. I'm using 1600 DPI on 0.4 sensitivity, that's 640 eDPI, and as you can see, I'm turning aggressively, yet I'm not able to reset. The turning speed to reset defuses is actually a lot faster than you might think. You can try it out for yourself. I'll provide this stuff in the video description. This will spawn a birthday package where you aim, and you can even change the timer. If you really care about winning and squeezing out every bit of advantage, do your homework and practice your turning speed as you defuse. It can save you rounds. Now, apart from turning speed, when you're defusing like this instead of on top, it is still possible to look down without a reset. Even today in 2022, I'm calling this out to high elo players. You can do this with almost any defuse, except for plants when it's on top of something. You can also, if you're defusing from a distance, look up. Whoa, dude. Yeah, this one is particularly important to know if you're expecting enemies to swing out. Here's another one I see people having trouble with. You can still use your nades normally as you're defusing. If you have a smoke, then switch to it, right click, and now you actually look like you know what you're doing. You can also hold down right click, then left click, and finally release right click to throw nades normally. Or you can hold down the pin before defusing, and that would be the same thing. Some players are not even scratching the surface of what's possible while defusing, so I hope this video will let you see some of it.